My understanding of God at that time was he'll take care of everything, right? He'll be able to help you through anything as a child. I didn't really know what that meant, but my understanding was, even from the teachings of the Catholicism Church into Christianity, to a variety of churches as a teenager, the continuous message was God will always be there, no matter, even if you don't want him, he's there. My real experience was when I chose to go into a Brentwood recovery home for alcoholics at 18. And my father went through, and I started going there when I was 9. Started going to a youth group there. And Father Paul and Father Bob Charbonneau, now this was a leading rehabilitation center at the time. And I'm 18. I'm not really aware of all the stuff that these grown men are coming in. And I really, at that time, it all clicked. Like, this is kind of like a movie. This is reality. I'm 18. I'm with guys twice my age trying to save their kids. And this is what my dad was going through. These are the real problems that are occurring in this world. And it just woke me up from that world of daydreaming towards the TV. The TV was a big thing of escape back then. As we just heard Senior Pastor Wayne and his wife Brenda, they jump in. And I can identify with that. They've been jumping in for years. And that's what I did with this recovery program. I jumped in. I became a surety. I became a youth counselor. I became a duty man. I became responsible for grown men on their recovery journey. And taking that responsibility, I just jumped in. I was moving forward in a place, godlike, where people can, men and women can come together to rebuild themselves, to understand themselves. And it was so fulfilling for me to be a part of their lives, to see them re-engage with their spouses, their husbands, wives, or their children, even just to have that time to communicate. Just that moment where that resentment, that anger, frustration, rage, disbelief could just kind of be put aside and see their embrace again. It was very fulfilling for many years. There's a saying in the AA, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Having God and Jesus in my life is the wisdom now to know the difference. And I've given that surrender up to God wherever he needs me. And he's put me in certain places that, why am I here again? What am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to contribute? Am I supposed to sit here as Paul did, just be content? What am I supposed to do at this time? Not try to take control of it. Surrender to God. Be present. Show up, which is the important thing. And it's not always going to work out. When you're a kid, I was told that that's always going to work out. And what does that mean? That working out, whether you're not going to get hurt, unfortunately, no, you're going to get hurt. And there's going to be pain, and there's going to be suffering. However, that being said, the reality with Jesus that I'm taught today, he's provided me with the tools and the skills to overcome that, to get through that. I'm not here just to tell you, but I hope my actions clearly demonstrate that Jesus is the way, that I've learned so much from him. And that's something that everybody has to do on their own. And I hope my actions demonstrate that, not just my words.